So this was he had two opening acts. Donald Trump did at his Needy rally, and this was the first opening act. Oh my God! Really?
Now you saw where, speaking of the press, you saw where Vice President Harris finally went to the border, right? That's because President Trump's going there next week, of course, that she had to go. But think about this. The president wouldn't go to the border. Vice President wouldn't go to the border until just this past week. When Secretary Mayorkas went to the border, he wouldn't let the press in the very facilities he was touring. Think about that. And you would think the folks back here would be all fired up about that. You're supposed to be. And then finally, freedom of speech. And I tell folks all the time, this is the most important right we enjoy as Americans. Can you really practice your faith? Do you really have freedom of religion if you can't speak?
What? What is wrong with Jim Jordan? Besides the fact that he covered up for a prolific pedophile, a wrestling coach who molested over 300 boys. Why are they all pedophiles? And why are they all little guys? I don't even understand. But that was the first opening act. She was the second opening act.
Led by AOC, the little communist from New York City.
Oh my God.
That's right. Yeah, lock her up too. That's a good idea.
Oh my God.
She's not an American. She really doesn't embrace our American ways. You want to know why? She has something called the Green New Deal.
Oh, you're a psycho. You are. I mean, what is with them? Why do they all have to have, like an amazing history of psychosis in order to be part of that party? I'll tell you why. Because the Attorney General of the United States realized that the President of the United States was trying to legally overturn a legitimate election. And the only reaction that the chief law enforcement officer in the United States of America was to get the hell out and salvage his own reputation and not go down the road that Rudy went down. Oh, by the way, Trump, your lawyer needs to report to Cyrus Vance within 24, and Rudy's disbarred. I mean, wow, this is just, or suspended. His license is suspended, to be completely accurate here. So our number one law official, our number one enforcement official, is confronted with evidence of a serious crime against our Constitution of the United States. And his reaction was to distance himself from that crime and get a job at a think tank as quick as possible. This is why the Republican Party is doomed to fail. And they know it. And the only card that seems to work for them is now this racism thing. Hence, Jim Jordan is talking about visits to the border not being good enough or long enough or fast enough or meaningful enough. I mean, this is just so unbelievable, And what was Trump's reaction when Bill Barr told him that it was all bullcrap and there was nothing there and he couldn't appoint a special counsel because there was no there? There was nothing to investigate. Trump yells at Bill Barr in the third person. He literally says, quote, "You must hate Trump. You must hate Trump." Now, you know that they're accurate direct quotes when what's attributable to Donald Trump coming out of his pie hole sounds like a psychotic toddler. That's how you know that's a real quote. Oh my God. So how things have changed. Bill Barr used to lie to protect Donald Trump. Now Bill Barr is lying to protect Bill Barr. Shocking, isn't it? And an enormous amount of pedophilia and an enormous amount of adultery, let's just say. Marjorie Taylor Greene is not as loyal as you might think she is. I mean, it's just so unbelievable. And then invoking freedom of religion and saying you're not free to speak. Where are you not free to speak? You just had a congresswoman stand up in front of a crowd in Ohio in public and call another member of Congress a little communist. Commie? A commie, Marjorie? A girl from the Bronx is a commie because she represents other people from the Bronx? What, all New York, what are we, commies now? Everybody's this is just like, it's amazing. And as they're being heard, they're saying they can't be heard. All evidence to the contrary. You had your, nobody liked it, but they don't have to like it. This stupid rally. This is unbelievable. And Donald Trump is facing like jail time here, or his organization is looking at criminal charges, and he's having a rally, and Jim Jordan is all too happy to go there and listen to people. They're going to be so sorry that they ever came up with lock her up. When they frog marched Donald Trump and Rudy Giuliani and the rest of that. This is just so unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's like everything. Talk about projection. Okay. I found this clip. I have to play it. It's like this goes with you're not free to say what you want, and we have no freedom of religion in this country. Okay, this is a pastor. I don't know why we would call him that, because I don't know what religion this is. Someone will have to tell me what the hell religion this is. But here you have a pastor saying this.
God's about to bring the whole house down, ladies and gentlemen. These bunch of sex trafficking mongrels are about to be exposed. These bunch of pedophiles in Hollywood are going to be exposed for who they are. I don't care what you think about fraudulent Sleepy Joe. He's a sex trafficking, demon-possessed mongrel. He's of the left. He ain't no better than the Pope and Oprah Winfrey and Tom Hanks and the rest of that wicked crowd. God is going to bring the whole house down. I said he's going to bring the whole house down. He's going to burn the whole thing to the ground. He's going to expose all these bunch of pedophiles. I'm telling you, he's going to expose Kamala Harris for the Jezebel demon that she is.
Oh, my God.
I don't know why pastors don't talk about this stuff. Well, I do. They don't want to seem crazy. I'm already crazy.
Oh, my God.
People like, do you really think it's that much of an epidemic? Do you honestly believe, we're going to get some more crazy, do you honestly believe, Pastor Locke, that the military uncovered tunnels beneath the Capitol building and beneath the White House and in the Five-Fingered Lakes, do you really believe that they found kids? Yeah, both live ones and dead ones. And if you disagree with that, and if you try to discount that, and if you try to cover that, and if you try to keep that on the DL, you're just as complicit as Hunter Biden and the rest of them bunch of crack-smoking perverts.
Tax exempt, everybody. Tax exempt. Tom Hanks and Oprah Winfrey, Kamala Harris. How about Josh Duggar, Jim Jordan? How about George Nader, serving 10 years in prison now, worked for Trump? How about the former Kentucky judge Tim Nolan, who is a ballot observer and a Trump delegate, who's now in jail